Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Right, last time we had successfully beaten our way through the farmer complex. We'd found the guy who we were after, this little dude, Thorvald Enstad, and we had decided to save him rather than kill him. Excuse me. Much to the annoyance of our heavy. So I've now successfully pissed off two of our teammates. Let's see if we can salvage this. We might be able to, we might not. Enstad slows to a stop at the window. His eyes are locked on the stack of corpses piled up on the cell floor. My old team. Sorry, sons of bitches. Bet they never thought I'd be the last man standing. Why not? I'm usually right in the thick of the action. Easy to get shot under those circumstances. If I hadn't been downstairs when Key smashed in, I'd be in that pile with him. Funny, in my experience, riggers usually stay away from the thick of the combat. They tend to use their drones for that. Well, I ain't that kind of rigger. Drones ain't my thing so much. No, I'm going to give this guy an Irish accent. So you're a getaway driver? Blitz shoots the rigger a sidelong glance. Vehicle riggers are even less likely to be found on the front lines. Nah, I'm a spider. My specialty is taking over building systems. To do that I need to find a data tap, and to do that I need to charge on in with the rest of the team. Deckers usually handle that kind of thing. He chuckles. Yeah, they often do. They don't do it well, mind you, but they do. Deckers can manage a building, sure, but when I rig into a security program I become the building. Anything hardwired into the system becomes part of me. Turrets, doors, elevators, you name it. And then, he rubs his hands together excitedly, it's time to get creative. I think I might have seen some signs of your creativity on the way up here. He shrugs. Might have. Can't say one way or the other until you show me what you're talking about. Anyway, we should probably get moving, don't you think? Don't want to be up here when more of those Knights Errant bastards show up. Time to go. No, she might have calmed down a little bit. Exit the building time. So, that means there's gonna be something we need to get past down here, no doubt. Maybe not. As you hurry past the scene of carnage in the operating theatre, a peculiar smile crosses the rigger's face. He slows to a stop and then points to the dismembered body on the other side of the glass. You said you were a spider, right? Is this your handiwork? He looks you dead in the eye, and for a moment his expression remains unchanged. Then his smile broadens and a stream of giggles comes pouring out of him. Okay, yeah, you caught me. Red-faced, he wipes a tear from the corner of his eye. This was one of mine. Couldn't tell you how excited I was to see this stuff. Such incredible toys. It was way too good an opportunity to pass up. Doesn't look like a Knight Errant employee. Looks more like a lab tech to me. He nods enthusiastically. This was a fun one. Little prick couldn't believe his eyes. Couldn't believe it when I set the orthosurgeon on him. He kept trying to get away. Wherever he went, one of my arms was there. A rip, a rip. And all the while he was screaming like a little girl. Ee. Must have kept out for 10, 15 minutes. Ee. He barks out a snorting laugh. That was hilarious, man, I tell you. I think we should have killed this guy. Gloria gives you a significant glance. You can see the disgust in her eyes. I'll point out the other stuff when I see it. There was this one guy I locked in a room with a manipulator arm. He wipes a tear from the corner of his eyes. It was fucking classic. To hell with the trinket. Letting this bastard go would be wrong, Chief. You know that. Besides which, he lied to us. There was no bad intel. This bastard is the reason why things went south with that one. I'm sure of it. Abruptly, Enstad's laughter stops. What the fuck's he talking about? We have a deal. If you don't want to kill him, that's fine. Bliss looks you in the eye. Let me do it. All help is what we should have done in the first place. At that moment the door behind you slides open. A trio of figures makes their way into the room. Yep. This was a bad decision. Bad decision. The leader of the group is an elf with Asian features. He's obviously a vat job. The bands of corded muscle that bulge out under his sleeves have a distinctly store-bought look to them. When he speaks, his voice comes out in a gravelly rumble. My, the intrepid Sarah even still the third with her target in tow. What a surprise. Let's talk about this. There's little to talk about. You must send in a tie of loose ends. Instead we catch you trying to sneak your target out of the front door. Disappointing, not surprising mind you, but disappointing all the same. Let me guess. Our client sent you. Herr Fuchs sent us to check up on you. Given his recent troubles with Shadowrunners, this should not come as a surprise. The company man smiled at Ansted. The rigger shrinks back against the wall. No more than your betrayal surprises me. I was never planning on letting him go. As soon as he gave me the money, he promised I was going to take him out. The rigger's eyes go wide. What? The company man pauses for a moment. If you kill him here and now, I'll report to Herr Fuchs that you fulfilled your end of the contract. You must do it now, no hesitation and no trickery. Kill him. I killed him. I thought this was... Do we not? Okay, I'm going to back off. I thought we would... Oh, I just gotta kill him. Oh. The company man inspects the rigger's corpse, dispassionate expression on his face. He shifts his gaze back up to you. It would appear that you might possess some small shred of integrity after all. I told you, out of my deals. I said integrity. He shakes his head. Not honour. I remain convinced that you are thoroughly dishonourable, Shadowrunner. A woman of honour would never have allowed her target to live as long as you did. Whatever motive might have been, honour was not among them. Possibly right. No matter, the letter of your contract has been fulfilled, your job here is done. I will inform Herr Fuchs of the mission's completion and of the circumstances surrounding it. Yeah, not overall happy about that, but... How do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? Not happy about that. Poor. Your subway car is empty on the return to the cruise bar. This stretch of the sprawling U-Bahn tunnel system doesn't see much use, it seems, at least not at this hour. As the train rattles on, you find yourself lost in thought. Old memories creep unbidden to the forefront of your mind. Memories of Monica in the old days and the crew that you used to run with. Memories of success and failure, of wealth and poverty, of good times and bad. Halfway back to the cruise bar, you're jolted out of your reverie by a buzzing sound. Your comlink, you're receiving a call. Not happy with how that went at all, I'm afraid. The comlink buzzes, a quick glance at the screen tells you Amsel is on the line. You pick up, his voice fills the air. There, even star, I trust that I'm catching you at a good time? Good a time as any. What's up? I've made contact with another prospective client, a rather elusive woman of Lana descent. She calls herself Frau Muller. What's the job? She will not say, not to me at any rate. She has insisted that she will speak only with you. She wants you to meet within half an hour's time, at a location of your choosing. What's she offering for this mystery job? It's 36,000 yen. Quite an impressive sum, Sir Even Star III. I would not have bothered you with this otherwise. It's a lot of money? Alright, count me in. Very good. I will instruct her to come to the cruise bar. Where would you like to meet? No need for her to wander around. I'll meet her at the U-Bahn station. Noted. I will settle the meet. Sir Even Star III, there is one other thing. You should... Your comlink cuts to static. A moment later, the lights in the U-Bahn car flicker and wink out. You hear the screeching sound of steel on steel, and the train grinds to a halt. Looks like the whole station's lost power. We should try and find a fuse box. And we will. But first... It looks like the console could extend the nearby bridge to cross the tracks, but without power out, the entire thing is non-functional. Fair enough. pick up this. We've got a fuse. Let's inspect this, whatever it is. Some squatters might be living here. Tunnels collapsed, not getting out this way. Pick up advanced medkit, that's pretty handy. It's a fuse box, nothing looks out of order. Let's add the fuse to that. Place the extra fuse into a socket next to BTHRM. Bridge to the something. Status light next to the track remains red. Leave it alone. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's look at this one. Looks like the console could extend the bird. Apparently the entire thing's not functional. That doesn't sound good. Swap the old fuse to the track. Oh, lights to the bathroom. Bathroom. Okay, status light next to the track remains red. Remove the extra fuse from bathroom. Add fuse to track J and leave it alone. Okay. Does this work now? Looks like the console can extend the nearby bridge. Extend the bridge. And let's see what's over here. So dark in the maintenance you can barely see the hand in front of your face. Get your muscle to force the door. Eye, your shoulder checks the door and the crack of splintering plastic fills your voice. Something happens. High explosive grenade. Send item to stash. Okay, I'm going to quickly save. And before we head in through here, so I think we're going to probably pick up some enemies. What is this? Reset breaker box. Okay, maybe not. Huh. Interesting. Let's get over here and get this guy. Glory, my dear. You can go behind here. That's that guy. Blitz, baby! Go down there. And burst fire at this guy. I go? Okay, what's damage like there? They're all aiming at that thing, which is good. Most of them are aiming at that thing. That's annoying. But I can hit this guy hard. There's an 8-cap in. And then take both of them down. Glory, my dear. Double fire on him. Good. And then take that bit out. Good. It's okay. That's okay. Take you out. And I think I'm just going to reload. You. Bring around here. And also reload. Blitz, baby. You're going to reload. And go for a bit there. You, my girl. I'm going to stand right out in the open. And you're going to action point. Taking down an action point. Now, Blitzy boy. And you're going to run away. I'm going to come across here. Going to do an aim shot on him. Perfect. Glory. Just do an aim shot. No. Okay. And you're going to do an aim shot. Okay, he's dead next time, regardless. Ouch. I'm coming along here. And I'm just going to kill you. Encrypted PDA. Okay. Gonna reload you. Pop you back here. Gonna pop me here and Overwatch. And you can come and heal Iga. Do I not? I can put you on Overwatch. I'm going to Overwatch there, and Iga. Just going to switch to Sniper Rifle. And Overwatch there. Okay, back to me again then. I'm going to come there, and I'm just going to reload you because I can. Blitz, baby, you're going to come over here. Interesting. Now you're going to go back to there. Iga, you're going to come over to here. Good job. Okay, this guy's dead. Alright, I'm going to aim with you for this one. Really? Iga, it's only got a 36% chance. I'm going to aim it. 9? Really? Really? 9 damage? That just seems awfully poor. Okay, they're killing that, which is fine with me. Okay, let's out of there. Good job. Okay, everybody's back. Oops, okay, gotta open the door. Interesting state of affairs. Let us board the train. Oh yeah, bridge. Just wondering. Retract the bridge. Now we board the train. And we return to the cruise bar. The cruise bazaar. However, the rest of the trip home is uneventful, but one thing is clear. Someone's hunting you. This ambush was no chance gang warfare, but an organised attempt on your life. If Green Winters was right, then whoever killed him is now after you. The PDA you retrieve from your attackers may hold some answers. It's time to return to your safe house and consult Paul Amstel. Continue. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go to you. Stay here because I'm meeting. Or maybe I'm not. What is this place? No, it's not. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's go to the safe house. Talk to you. Blitz looks up at your approach. The table beside him is littered with cigarette butts, and dead data jack cable dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side. Hey Chief, do you need something? Any thoughts about that last one you'd like to share? That building had some incredible toys in it. Those were fun to see. I'm not saying I approve of how they were used, mind you, but there was some pretty weird stuff in there all the same. Well, anyway, we did the job. Tordo's dead, we got paid. I'm just going to go ahead and call it a win for the good guys. You ever heard of an organisation called the Lodge? I think I heard of something about a capital L Lodge. Yeah, there was some chatter on a BBS show that I used to hang out at a few years ago. His brow furrows in concentration. It's a magical thing, I think. Sort of a bogeyman for conspiracy theorists. Interesting. Do you know anything else? No, not really. Conspiracy theories aren't really my thing. I prefer to keep my eyes on what's ahead of me. Besides, most of that stuff is bull anyway. On the whole, people are too disorganised and selfish to make a global conspiracy work. Anyway, that's all I know, he shrugs. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Besides, with the whole dragon thing, we've got enough on our plates already. Just checking in, you doing alright? His smile widens. Great, Chief. I'm doing just great. It's real nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. No more worrying about this gang or that gang sneaking behind me and slipping a knife between my ribs. He slaps the table with a grin. It's a good change, Chief. Gotta say. Glad to hear it. Happy to have you on the team. Of course you are. He gestures himself with a flourish. What's not to be happy about? Catch you later, Blitz. Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, screw you. Talk to you, Iga. As you approach, Iga turns to face you. Her rifle has been field stripped and is lying in pieces on a sheet of butcher paper. Arranged in a neat row along the edge of the paper are bottles of copper solvent, bore cleaner, and lighter fluid. Our fearless leader returns. What do you need? Any thoughts on the last run? She shrugs. It was a nice change of pace, simple job with a straightforward objective. Not happy with the hit that our reputation took. You shouldn't be either. We need our clients and we can't afford to get blacklisted. At least you did the right thing in the end. You ever heard of an organisation called the Lodge? Afraid not. If it's a Berlin thing, you might be better off talking to one of the others. They've been here longer than I have. Are we good now, Iga? Depends on what you mean when you say good. I won't question your competence again, not in front of the others at least. But I'm not going to lie, I still have concerns about you, Sarah, even still the third. What kind of concerns? Basic ones. I don't want to see history repeat itself. What history are you talking about? I'd rather not go into it, fearless leader. Let's just say I've bad luck with underexperienced teammates, and leave it at that. So is there something else you wanted to talk about, or I can go back to cleaning my rifle? I'd like to hear about your time in the KSK. She shakes her head. No, not in the habit of sharing war stories, Sarah, even still. Nor with people who never served. Fair enough. So was there something else you wanted to talk about? Thanks, I got bye. Okay, anything here? Let's talk to you, Glory. What do you need? How are you holding up? Don't worry about me, I'm solid. Sure, you look like you're a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now it doesn't. I have a question of the personal kind. Not big on sharing personal reasons. Sure. Of course, we all have our secrets, but if you want to talk, I'm here. Boom. Okay. Mission computer. What have we got here? Inbox 4 unread messages. Salvage DVD. Screen flickers to life and Mallet's face appears from the shifting background of the ambient noise. It's clear that this message was recorded on a portable device. Oi, Sarah, even still the third. Just want to tell you that I've met with limited success in working on that stack of DVDs. It's a thorny problem, but at least I'm making some headway. If you look on the table beside your DVD player, you'll find another recovered disc. I wasn't able to salvage all of the files on it, but I think you might find what I did recover to be of interest. For my part, I'm going to continue working on the other DVDs. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't hold out much hope, though. They're all badly damaged and suffering from disc rot besides. I'll be in touch. My best to you and your team. Message ends, the image fades, you find yourself back at the inbox. Payback is sweet. The screen flickers to life and Maxime's face appears. He's wearing a broad grin and you can hear the sounds of celebration in the background. Hey there, Muscle, I'm not sure if Tuck gave me the right address, but I figured it was worth a shot. Don't know if you heard, but our favourite Poly Club got hit from all sides by the F-State today. It was glorious. Anyway, just thought you'd want to share in the good news, and thanks for your help back there. I don't think we'd have made it out of there without you. He raises a hand in salute. Take care, Sarah, even still the third. Message ends, image fades, you find yourself back at the inbox. Still alive. Yana, Sarah, even still the third. I guess I should thank you. You got me out of that horrible job alive. I don't think I could have made it on my own. What happened on that run took everything else away from me. At least I'm still breathing. The lodge turned me into a killer, Sarah, even still the third, and that gnaws at my guts every minute of every day. And I still can't sleep at night. Innocent people, normal people died because of what I did. And you know why they made me do it? Because they could. I don't know, maybe this doesn't bother you. You're a Shadowrunner after all. You kill people all the time. Just another day at the office, huh? Well, I'm not like you. I can't just kill people on the job and forget about them the next day. This is going to haunt me for the rest of my life. I don't know how to live like this, but it's still better than not living at all. That's what I keep telling myself, and I figured I might as well tell it to you too, Jay. We need to talk. Dr. Zabia, come and see me at your earliest convenience. There is a matter we need to discuss. Okay, go back. Open the jobs directory. Claim payment for the farmer cleanup job. No sense in mincing words. Your job was satisfactory at best. Your fee will be transferred immediately. Enjoy it while it lasts because you'll never work for us again. Fuck you. A moment later, a second message pops into your payment details. 15,000. Crew salary. Ammunition. Alice funds. Yep. Active and pending jobs. Pending. Amsel's face winks onto the screen. So even still the third, here you'll find the complete transcript of my conversation with Herr Schmidt, potential client. As you see, the details of the job are a bit more vague than I would like, but the payout is quite substantial. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in the affirmative, our client will be notified and I will make all necessary preparations for the run. One other thing, Herr Schmidt provided me with a device to assist you on the run. He calls it a little black box. Apparently it can be used to compromise the power and security systems of the run site. If you opt to take the job, be sure to take it with you. Amsel's image flickers and then winks away. A moment later, a glowing blue text field begins to scroll up from the bottom of the screen. Greetings, Herr Amsel. I trust this connection is secure? Naturally. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? Call me Herr Schmidt. Very well, Herr Schmidt. Do you have some business for me? Indeed, I have a job for your team. A simple matter. Judging by what I have heard of your team, I imagine that they will be well suited to the task. Go on. The interests that I represent have learned that AG Chemi Europa is working on a company-wide project, something very secret, very new. Reliable sources inform me that they're keeping a working prototype of this new venture in the Berlin factory. I see. And your employers wishes to acquire this prototype for them. Naturally. What is this project? If you want my team to grab the prototype for you, they'll need to know what they're looking for. I'm not at liberty to say. I can tell you that the prototype has been branded Mark 6. I can also tell you that your team will find it on the 25th floor of the Berlin facility, in the office of one Albrecht Hochhofer. Further, I can assist your team in disabling building security and gaining access to the 24th floor. From there, however, they will be on their own. Such vagueness can be dangerous, Herr Schmidt. I will not commit my team to a run without better understanding of what the job entails. Facing such dangers is the purpose of a Shadowrunner, Herr Amstel. Your team will be rewarded handsomely for their services. My employers have set aside 20,000 new yen for the job. Consider it hazard pay if you wish. Make it 25,000 new yen or look somewhere else. 22,500 final offer. Very well, I will pass your offer on to my team. Are there any other further details you can provide? Hasselhoff's office will be locked behind a vault door. The lock is old-fashioned, of the mechanical variety. I will provide your team with a copy of the key. Excuse me. We'll also supply you with a little black box, a solid-state device that your team can use to override a variety of building systems. Your team will enter through the facility's underground garage. When your team has acquired the Mark 6, have them exit through the same garage. I will have a van there waiting to extract them. Thank you, Herr Schmidt. I will pass your offer on to my team. Good day, Herr Amstel. Accept the job. Run accepted. Client notification sent. You take the little black box from the desk and pocket it before turning your attention to the screen. Back to route. Status of the Alice Fund. We're over halfway there. Walk away. Okay. This is good. Is there anything in here? Did I miss this? No, there's nothing in there. Let's go to the equipment and stash. Okay. And we're done. Nothing there. Let's just quickly talk to this guy. Actually, let's watch DVD before we go. We can talk to this guy at the beginning of the next episode. Is that the third DVD? Display goes blank for a moment, and then the face of Green Winters winks onto the screen. Timestamp on the video reads 2042, 5th of August. I was thinking about Adrian today, not as he was then he disappeared, not as the fabled Dragon Slayer, or the big-time CIO of Dale Defense. I was thinking about when we were kids. Well, I was always more of a kid than he was, of course. He's 15 years older than me. In a way, he was more like a parent than a brother. Winters pauses. His gaze drops to an invisible point on the table in front of him. So I was thinking about this time when we were on holiday. Our parents took us out to the island of Paul to enjoy the beach. I must have been about 5 years old. Adrian was 20. It'd be his last family vacation with us. A year later, he'd been in his meteoric rise to fame and fortune. But on this trip, he was my brother. And when I fell out of the little paddle boat our parents rented and started sinking in fast into the Baltic, he was the one who dove in to rescue me. You saved my life that day, Adrian. I love you forever for that. And I will find you. I owe you that much. Okay, play track 2. Display goes black. 6th of June 2049. Found an old news article that mentions Adrian from way back in 2036. It was printed on a financial magazine called Das Finanzwesen, one of those chic print-based mags that they produced for the retro crowd. Aren't any clues in here, but it's good to see someone else acknowledge its existence. He clicks an off-screen button and the image of a Winters disappears and is replaced by a digital scan of the magazine page. SK stock suffers in post-buyout brain drain November 12, 2039. In the aftermath of the Dragon Lochwehr's hostile takeover of Seda Krupp's Schweindistren Gesellschaft, SKI, a continuing brain drain of high-level executives is causing ongoing worry among company shareholders. The company's stock took a major hit when Lochwehr deposed former CEO Wilhelmina Graf Benoit last August. 3 months later, long-held power positions within the SKI empire continued to empty as the Dragon consolidates his power base. The most recent casualties of Lochwehr's takeover include Alexandra Kobayashi, former COO of Seda Munitions, Matthias Donner, former treasurer of Ruhr Datafax, and Werner Harding, former CEO of DL Defense. Harding stepped into the role to replace Dr. Adrian Vauclair, who disappeared under mysterious circumstances 2 years ago. Winters' face winks back onto screen. So there you have it. That's what they had to say about Adrian a mere 2 years after his disappearance. My brother. The footnote. Track 3. Track does not load. Meaningless text. Track 4. Corrupted. Track 5. Rattling sound. A few seconds later, the film screen text. Writings of Desk of Werner Harding. 10th September 2034. Dr. Vauclair, it is my sad duty to inform you by unanimous vote of the Austrian Schurat, your position as CEO of DL Defense will be terminated at the end of this calendar month. The continued misallocation of company funds to pursue personal agendas cannot and will not be tolerated any longer. Supervisory Board is not unsympathetic to your mental state. The trauma that you endured during your pursuit of the dragon Hirashwin must have been enormous, but your continuing obsession with the dragon, the dead dragon I might add, has proven a negative influence on this company and an unjustified drain on company resources. The board wishes you all the best in your future endeavours. We have prepared a generous severance package to assist you in this time of transition. If there is anything more that we can do to help you, please don't hesitate to ask. Werner Harding. Okay. And I think with that we shall leave it just before we talk to Paul again. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. Thank you again and goodbye.